If you're looking for ways to store your kids' snacks and also save a little bit of money at the same time, well, then you're in the right place. Today, we are actually going to walk through exactly how I've implemented kids' snack storage within my own home. And I'm going to show you actually how easy it is to do it for yourself as well. So if that's something that interests you, then let's get started. So the first place that we store food for snacks is in our little drawer in our kitchen. It's actually kind of a convenient one because it pulls out so the kids can pull it out. I have purchased these containers. I think I got them at Target. They were fairly inexpensive, but I like the fact that they sit pretty squarely in the cupboard. You could do this with any container though, but we just have things like our favorite snacks. So Cheez-Its are one of the ones that we go to, Goldfish are one of my son's favorites. We have a mixture of Honey Grahams and regular animal crackers in that container. Typically we keep graham crackers in that one. You can see that some of these are a little bit on the empty side. And then we have veggie straws and then typically pretzels, which are kind of at the bottom of the bin as well. And so behind that, I have a few other things that we store like popcorn kernels and that kind of thing. But for the most part, this is the grab and go area. What I love about this is I can see exactly what we have still and what we're missing. So when I'm looking at this, I can say, okay, graham crackers, those need to go on the list this week. Pretzels, those need to go on the list this week. Or I need to go to our storage area where I keep my Costco reserves and pull those out and say, okay, oh, actually we still have some of that stuff. So this is a really effective way to save money by knowing exactly what you have and not allowing anything to go bad. Honestly, these snacks can sit in these containers for quite a long time without going bad or getting stale. So that's really effective. Below that, we also have a space where I keep a few things. Obviously, the veggie straws are there. We also have pouches, which I love grab and go pouches. It's one of the things that I consistently purchase just because we use them so frequently. And they are a yummy blend of fruit and vegetables, which is really helpful in getting more nutrients into my little one. And then I keep some reserves of the juice boxes that sometimes we take on the go with us. So this is our first place that we keep some of those snacks. The second place I keep snacks is in our refrigerator. So we have this really sweet refrigerator drawer that I can pull out. Of course, you could do this in any refrigerator, just with some containers. I do actually have a container here that's mostly holding the cheese sticks in that area. So I have cheese sticks. I keep the juice boxes that we grab and go for backpacks and on the go time. And then we have some fruit cups that I like to keep in there. So these are really easy grab and go or, just quick snacks for kiddos to have that are easy. And I can always look in there and say, oh, we're almost out of fruit pouches or fruit cups. And so then I can go ahead and purchase those, or I can restock as necessary from reserves if we have them. So this is a great way to have some healthy snacks that kiddos can have without you having to do a lot of prep work. The other thing that you can do is you can do this in the freezer. During the summertime, we typically have frozen yogurts and like the Go-Gurts in the tubes. We freeze those, and then we have some popsicles, that type of stuff, so that the kids can grab and go with those as well on hot days, have something cold to enjoy. The final area that we have in our home, and I know this seems like a lot, but this is just kind of the things that we have collected over the years and then just the places that we've put them. But we have more of a breakfast station and then grab and go for lunches. And so this typically works more with teenagers, but we do definitely use these things to pack a toddler's backpack as well if he's going to be out on the go for a good portion of the day. So we definitely keep bars for breakfast. So typically protein bars of some sort. I have a little catch-all so you can see what we saw in the refrigerator with those cups. We have some extras there, and I've just put them in this bin, and then just a couple bars that we stopped using. We used to eat them a lot, and then the kids didn't really want them anymore. So there's a couple leftovers there. I do love to make big batches of popcorn. So I typically do this about once a week where there's popcorn. The kids can have, just grab and go a little bit of popcorn. Really super inexpensive if you buy the popcorn and the kernels and then pop it that way and then put it in little baggies. I used to buy the skinny pop, in the big bags, or in the grab and go bags, but that just is really kind of costly. And so this is a more budget friendly way of going about this. So obviously I need to make some more. And then we do buy chips. Sometimes it just depends on the type of chips, but I like the grab and go chips just because they tend to go stale when we have them in the big bags and then somebody leaves it open or whatever else happens. And so these are really easy for grab and go. Above that, we also have some different types of bars and then some breakfast bars that I eat. We also keep our cereal in this cupboard so that you can see what that looks like. So the best thing about this is I can really easily just look in this cupboard and see, hey, I need to make more popcorn. Okay, that's easy. I know I have popcorn kernels, so I don't need to purchase any more. Or, hey, we actually maybe aren't going to have enough chips for the next 2 weeks, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some if I see them on sale, or if I make it to Costco. So this is a really easy way to keep track of what you have just at a glance, but it's also super convenient because your kiddo can just grab and go, or you can just grab and go as you're packing a bag, or as you're just running out of the house and somebody is screaming because they are super hungry. So these are great ways to manage that. Hopefully you can see just how easy it is to not only store kids' snacks, but also to save money while doing so. I would just like to say that if you don't have pretty containers, I don't think that mine are super pretty, but they are actually coordinated. You don't have to have any of that, okay? When I started this, I started just using the cardboard boxes the actual stuff came in, okay? So if you have a box of, bars or whatever else it is, rip the top of it off and put them in your cupboard or in your drawer or whatever else it is, but keep them organized that way so that you can see exactly what you have, and then at a glance, you can say, hey, I don't have any more of that. Let's get that at the grocery store and add it to your grocery list. Or when you do go to the grocery store and it's not on your list, you'll know for sure that you didn't need it. Okay, so this is a great way to save money. Not only that, but it's so convenient. I love giving my kids the ability to be independent and grabbing their own snacks. And they can do it even from a young age because they know exactly which things are for them and they know exactly where they are. So very effective for that as well. If you want more tips like this, head to lemonblessings.com. I've got a lot there, but also would you just go ahead and click subscribe? It is the best way to support this channel and these free videos that I'm going to continue to roll out to you as we move forward into the future. So have an amazing day, and I look forward to chatting with you again next time.